Microsoft Build 2026 begins today in San Francisco. And this year, Satya Nadella has only one job: not to announce another AI demo or another Copilot button, and finally, not to say agents 47 times on stage. This year, Microsoft has to prove that Copilot can actually work inside real companies, because the last 1 year has been devastating. Developers are angry about GitHub Copilot's token-based billing. Windows users are tired of AI features being pushed everywhere. Enterprises are excited about agents, yes, but worried about cost, control, and security. And Microsoft is walking into Build 2026 with one very big message: AI agents are becoming the new workload. Now, last year at Build, Microsoft made its direction fairly clear. GitHub Copilot moved from autocomplete to coding agent. Azure AI Foundry became the platform for building multi-agent systems. Copilot Studio then entered the picture, which allowed enterprises to tune AI with company data. Windows AI Foundry pushed local AI deployment. Microsoft Entra Agent ID gave agents their own identities and permissions. And finally, WSL was open source to bring Linux-based AI development deeper into Windows. So in simple words, Microsoft spent last year laying the foundation. This year is about execution. The biggest theme will be Copilot. Now, here's the list of where Copilot will be. Copilot will be in Office, in GitHub, in Windows, in Azure. Copilot inside enterprise workflows as well. Now, Microsoft has already said it is moving Copilot from a synchronous assistant to an asynchronous co-worker. That shift is quite significant, because a normal assistant answers when you ask. An asynchronous co-worker can take a task, work on it in the background, and come back with results. That is where Microsoft wants to take Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Teams, GitHub, and Windows. Now, the question is whether enterprises are ready to trust it. A big one. But Microsoft cannot ignore the elephant in the room, which is GitHub Copilot's new token-based billing, which has triggered serious backlash from developers. Some users say their costs could jump from tens of dollars to hundreds or even thousands. Others argue that heavy users are burning tokens because they are using agentic tools carelessly. Both sides are, well, partially right. The deeper issue is actually this: the AI industry sold productivity first. Now it is discovering the cost of running that productivity at scale is huge. Build 2026 has to answer this question. If Copilot is going to become the default coding and enterprise agent platform, Microsoft must explain how companies can control spend, track usage, and avoid surprise bills. Otherwise, let's be honest, Copilot becomes powerful but unpredictable. And enterprise hate unpredictability. The second big thing is Windows. Not so much about Windows 12, at least not yet. But the real story is Windows becoming an operating system for agents. Microsoft's Build session catalog already points in that very direction. OpenClaw style agents, agents on Windows, Windows 365 cloud PCs running agents. Yes, systems designed not just, well, for humans, but for LLMs. Microsoft is preparing Windows for AI agents that can read, act, execute, and coordinate work. The PC is becoming, well, less of a screen, more of a workspace for humans and agents together. There is, of course, another very interesting shift. After years of pushing web applications, Microsoft seems to be putting fresh attention on native Windows applications. Why, do you ask? That's because AI-assisted coding could make native application development faster again. If agents can help developers build, test, and port applications, Windows may just get a second chance to revive its native software ecosystem. This also, by the way, connects to ARM PCs. Microsoft needs developers to port more than, well, x86 applications to ARM. Agentic coding could help solve that problem a lot faster. And that becomes even more important after NVIDIA's RTX Spark announcement and the rise of AI-first Windows laptops. Microsoft will also talk about WSL, Windows Terminal, and Azure Linux. This may actually kind of start to sound a little boring, but it is not. Trust me on this. Most AI development still happens in Linux first environments. So Microsoft wants Windows to become a serious AI development machine without forcing developers to leave their workflow. And if Windows can run local models, Linux AI tools, Copilot agents, and enterprise workflows in one place, Microsoft has a stronger developer story, which is, I believe, the real play. Azure AI Foundry will likely remain central, and this is where Microsoft wants enterprises to build, govern, and deploy AI systems. Models are not enough anymore, it seems. Companies want audit logs, cost controls, security policies, identity management, data boundaries, model routing, agent orchestration, quite an exhaustive list. And this is where Microsoft has an advantage. OpenAI definitely has the models, Anthropic has Claude, Google has Gemini, but Microsoft has the enterprise control plane. Now, back to Build 2026. I believe it is where they will try to prove that that exact aspect truly matters. And here, of course, is the front page take. Microsoft Build 2026 is a credibility test, as has been established till now. Last year, Microsoft told the world that agents would change the entire tech stack. This year, it has to show how those agents actually work in production, which is inside Windows, GitHub, Office, Azure, and enterprises. Because the AI race is moving beyond who has the smartest chatbot. The next race is more so about who can turn AI into reliable daily infrastructure. And for Microsoft, that means one thing. Copilot has to grow up. Please do let us know. What are your thoughts in the comments below? Is there an expectation that you might have at Microsoft Build 2026? Will it be met? Please feel free to let us know what are your thoughts in the comments below. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.